Hi everybody and welcome back to Heart of the Highland. Today we're doing something a little bit different because I need to post a video for one of my math classes. I'm on my way to becoming a teacher. So today we're doing a spooky fairy tale math class about adding mixed numbers. Enjoy.
In the basket.
Some loaves of bread for my sick grandma.
If you don't hand me 4 pieces of bread, I will eat your grandma up.
I only have 4 loaves.
Say goodbye to your grandma.
Riding Hood? Whatever's wrong?
You have to help me. My grandma, I need to learn fractions.
You came to the right place. Come on in. Scary. Tell me what the problem is.
I have to give the wolf 4 pieces of bread, but I don't have that many.
Let's see what you do have. Did you eat some?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
See, I only have 1 piece and 1 loaf.
Looks like you ate a lot of this one. We'll put this over to the side. What else do you have?
I have the ones for grandma. I have 2 loaves and a bunch of little pieces.
Well, I can see how you would think that you don't have 4 loaves, because technically there are 3. But let's look again. Here's 1 loaf, and here's all your pieces. Maybe you should not munch on the trail anymore. Let's put them together and see what happens. So, here's all of your little pieces. It looks like there are 4. If we put it together, what does it look like?
A whole loaf.
Technically, these pieces would be called fourths, because even though you were eating it, it turned out that each piece is 1/4 of a whole loaf. We can make this work. I will show you how. Okay, so after talking about the pieces of bread that you do have, you let me know that for grandma, you had 2 whole loaves and 3 little pieces. And you said for yourself, after munching, you only had 1 loaf and 1 little piece. Now, when we're talking about fractions, it would look like this. 2 and 3/4. Because remember that we have just, so this would be 2 and 3/4. Because remember, we decided that all of the little pieces actually added up to 1, and there were 4 of them. And you had 1 and 1/4. Oh, please disregard the teacher's parrot in the background. Can't get that thing to be quiet. Anyways, so you know a little bit about fractions from what we discussed at the schoolhouse. So what is 3 plus 1?
4.
4. And Our denominator is always the number on the bottom, and they are the same. So what would we do with the denominator? What would our denominator be?
4.
Good. So we have 4/4, and that equals
1 whole.
1 whole. Very good. So here are our whole numbers. Because this equals 1, this is going to cancel out, and we're going to add 1 up here. So, easy peasy pumpkin pie. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is?
4.
The parrot tried to answer that for you. Shush. Okay, so there. We do have 4. We can save Grandma. Would you like to learn a little bit more about fractions in case this happens again?
Sure.
I got just the thing. So, when you're adding mixed numbers, you want to first add the fraction, which is what we did over here. First we added our fractions, and then we added our whole numbers, which would be on this side. Then we simplify the fraction if that's needed. For this problem, we did not have to. And then you add the results of the simplified fraction to the whole number, which is what we did and how we're going to save Grandma. Let's practice a few of these. All right, Little Red, let's say that we have 3 1/5 and 2 3/5. Let's look at the denominator. Are they the same?
Yes.
Yes. So, what are we going to put down here for our denominator?
5.
5. Very good. 3 plus 1 is?
4.
4. We don't need to carry anything over because this does not equal 1. What would this fraction be if it did equal 1?
1.
Yes, but what would the top number be if this were to make a 1?
5.
Yes, but it's not, so we're going to leave it at 4/5. 3 plus 2?
5.
5. So our answer here would be 5 4/5. All right, now things get a little bit tricky. Let's say we have 7 5/9 and 4 1/9. Now again, our denominators are the same. So we're going to put 9 down here. 5 plus 1, Little Red?
6.
6. Very good. Now, 7 plus 4?
11.
11. Now, let's look at this. Thinking back to our rules, is there anything we can change here to make this the correct answer? Something's not right. We need to
Simplify.
Yes. We're going to reduce this fraction. And let's see how we can do that. We need to see what number can go into both of these. Do you know what number can go into both of these?
3.
3. How many times does 3 go into 9?
Twice.
Wrong. Try again.
3 times.
3 times. Good job. How many times can 3 go into 6?
2 times.
2 times. Very good. So this reduces over to 2/3, which would make our answer 11 2/3. So let's say that for Grandma, you had 2 1/2 of a loaf of bread. But on your side of the basket, you had 1 loaf and 2/4 of the little pieces that we talked about earlier. That would look like 2 1/2 plus 1 2/4. Now we need to add these together, but if you look, these are not the same. But we can fix that. And we do that by finding a common denominator. And then we make equivalent fractions with the new denominator. What does that mean? And we want to see what goes into both of these. What number goes into both of these, Red?
2.
Yes, 2 can go into 4. So to make this easy, we're going to make our denominator 4. So this will stay the same, and we're going to turn this into a 4. But in order to turn this fraction into fourths, we need to times it by
2.
2. What's 1 times 2, little Red?
2.
You got it. 2 plus 2?
4.
4. This becomes 4 fourths, which is
1 whole.
1 whole. We're going to add that over here like we did before. 2, 3, 4. This gives us our magic number to save Grandma. You can do this in all sorts of ways, and I think you know what you're doing now. Will you be safe next time?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, I'm so proud of you, girl. Do you think you can handle this?
Yep.
What do you got, Red?
I had 4 loaves of bread all along. I know fractions now.
All right, now just a reminder that little Red is a 5th grader here in the Forest Schoolhouse. So here's a look at the lesson plan that we used today. Hi friends, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to see more adventures of Heart in the Highlands. Big shout out to this little monster right here. This is Taco Bell, who makes our house never quiet. So, Professor, if you're watching this, I apologize for the noises from this friend.